everybody. So glad you enjoyed our holiday to Scotland. We also did pop across to Ireland to see the middle daughter, but I didn't film there. We were over there just for a few days. I can't remember how many, 3, 4, even though it was only last week. So today I'm just filming my little holiday haul. Some of you did say that you wanted to see it, so let's have a look then, shall we? Here it all is in its entirety. Well, you would have just seen that anyway, but what I'll do is I'll organise it into some sort of organisation because of the way that the camera's facing, that's all. I think you see me go into this shop first. So I think you saw me go into, this is a shop that I took you in first of all, that had all sorts of things for sale. We were in Fort William. So I got these little slippers. Every time I've been to Scotland, since I've had the Reborns, I've brought something back, whether it's a kilt dress, a little pair of booties. So we've got lots of things, lots of shoes from this company, Glen Alpin, lots of things from this company. And this time I thought I'd get these cute little shoes, little slippers. I bought some little slippers like this for Annie when I went to, I think I went to Rhodes. And I bought her some back from Rhodes. I think that's where I bought them from. But they're like little old grandma slippers, what we call over here grandma slippers. Look at them. They're going to be so cosy in the winter. So they're like beigey colour and they're like a fleecy kind of material on the inside. And then they've got this pom-pom. They're black, brown and pink tartan. They are just so cute. That was just something different. And I'm thinking of Felicity. That's who I'm thinking is will probably look really cute on her. Because her colours are these, the muted kind of colours. And the mustard, which is not really a muted colour, but looks nice on her. Yeah, they're cute, aren't they? And then I got 3 of these Highland Cow coasters. They are so cute, just printed on Highland Cow. I love Highland cows. It's my spirit animal. So one's for me, and then I've got 2 to give away. Also got a Loch Ness bib, a wee monster. I'm a wee monster. This will be a giveaway at some point. I'll get round to that. And then I've got another Glen Alpin product, and that was this one, this bib with a Loch Ness on it as well, embroidered. This one is like printed, and it is tea toweling material, so it's really they're absorbent, much better. They're absorbent, and so it's printed on. The pictures are printed on, whereas on this one it is stitched on. Loch Ness, so wee Ness, eh? I didn't actually take any photos when we went around Loch Ness because we've done that quite a few times. So I think there might be another video somewhere. You might have to look back in my years. So like not 2020 or 2019, something like that. You might find some. And then I got this for the nursery. I did buy all of the little something, bring them all back something. This was for Timothy, really. It's a Scottish pop-up book. I love pop-up books. Well, Frankie will like it, but Timothy will like it because it's like pop-up. And it's got a Nessie in it. Or a dinosaur, as Timothy likes to think. There's the Highland Cows. Doggy. And the bagpipes. And Highland Games. So it tells you all about Scotland. Frankie will love this, but I know that Timothy will like the spider that's in it, and the fact that it pops up. Timothy really likes books. I think I got all of that in those. Then when we went into Tesco's a few times to do some grocery shopping, and I picked this up for, can we guess who? Emma Jane. I did think about Flick. I don't know, I might give it to Flick because it's, but I don't know, we'll see. I think, not sure, Emma Jane. I bought these really for Felicity. This was really for what I bought back for Felicity. And these are what I bought back for Emma Jane. This is what I bought back for Emma Jane. We'll see who decides they want it. And right next to that particular Tesco's, there was a toy shop. So I just nipped in and got Frankie a little Sylvanian baby costume series. Frankie loves anything miniature, anything to do with anything little, like the little Lowell dolls or the little TY beanies, all sorts, or the little Chelsea. Like, she likes Barbie, but she really likes the little Chelsea dolls better. She loves our dollhouse with all the little characters in it as well. And she does like Sylvanian families. So I got her this set. So it'll be interesting to see which one she gets from that. So that was those two things. I think then you saw me go into the Museum of Childhood. And look at this teddy. I thought he looks like an old battered teddy, doesn't he? And I thought he might look nice with Patty, my antique doll that my mother-in-law gave me. I thought he would look good with that one. That was a really, really lovely museum because everything in the museum was gifted or loaned by people in the surrounding area. So I just thought that was lovely. So they had write-ups next to everything, had a write-up about who gifted it, what they remember about it. And I took loads of photos, which you didn't get to see all of them. So like the boat that I was stood next to, I couldn't believe how tall it was. And the boat had a little write-up. Well, the pram had a little write-up. And then also the little bench, the little wooden seat was so different to my wooden seat, because my wooden seat has the old-fashioned wooden desk. Mine has an actual desk in it. This one didn't. And so they brought out, this one came out before the one that I had. And in Scotland, they used to write on slate. So I know you probably know that years ago we used to write on slate. I mean, that's what you write on with chalk, is slate. And the slate for Scotland came from Wales. So when you were in school in Scotland, the slate you were using came from Wales. That's amazing. I loved that story. And then I think I showed a photo of a house, a long, like, doll's house, but it wasn't an elaborate doll's house. But a lady had made it for her daughter during the war. That was amazing. And then Russ liked looking at the Cub outfits. Now, he used to be in the Cubs Scouts and Scouts. So that was all really good. So I loved it in this little museum. Got Frankie a little pencil and a little ruler for her set. I got some stickers. Look at them. They're so fantastic. Bonnie Scotland. I love Bonnie Scotland. And then some postcards, because I can't go anywhere and not buy postcards. This is a really nice print of a thistle. And then I didn't include this in my my video that I did, the Highland Fling video, but we did actually see the Falkirk wheel, and it is the only one of its kind in the world. And what happens, it's joining two canals. There's a canal down here and a canal up there. And what I did show you was Fort Augustus, which has 5 locks where you go from one area all the way up to the top. So years ago, that's the kind of thing they had here. So this is a canal up here, and this is a canal down here. And so, yeah, like years ago they had, then they shut it because canals weren't used so much. They brought in trains, and then they brought in roads, so they weren't used as much. But somebody came up with the idea of making a wheel. So what happens is, can you see the boat there? There's a canal boat on there, and there's a canal boat up there. I think this is a tourist boat, so you can get on the tourist boat and do the wheel. But that whole thing turns. So you get on here at the bottom, and it turns, like it lifts you. You can see, you don't turn over or anything. So you can see, that'll go straight down. It goes down that side. And so you rise up this side. So it's actually used, these are all proper canal boats, so it's actually used to get from this lower canal to the top canal. And and it's a whole long trip, or you can literally just do a tourist bit of going on the wheel. So I didn't show you that in my video, but we did go and see that. That was one of the first things that we saw on our way up. And I also got these funny cards. A fire, it is a cosy thing, so cheery and bright, but it's awful in the morning when the bally thing won't light. That is the damn truth if you've ever had a coal fire, an open fire. And then I liked this one. This one is actually a print of one of those old-fashioned cut-out cardboard dolls that you would then get the clothing separate, paper dolls I think they were called. You would get the clothing separate and cut around it, and it had little lips out that you would then tuck over the shoulders and around the back. So can you see there's like the little stand, because they always had a little stand, didn't they? I don't know if you remember that, but I do. Don't know if it says it on the back though. No, it just says the Highland Museum of Childhood. And then this one, that one looks scary to me. Their faces, they look a bit scary. But I love this. Highland Museum of Childhood Tea Room. This is a card. Hand-drawn card. It's so cute. And this is it. So this is when you went outside. On all along here, there are extra little shops going all along here in like the tea room. And then you can cross over to the other side, and there are walks. Lots of different walks that you can do. So when I first videoed, the sign was here, just here, when we first started the video for that. And I bought myself this book, 1970s Childhood. Oh my God, me and Russ have so much laughs looking at this. It's so funny. And look at that. God save the Queen. Silver Jubilee, Queen Elizabeth with a huge street party. And now we're coming up to the Platinum Jubilee. Yes, it's Tuesday today. So Thursday, we've got the Platinum Jubilee. Our school meals. For most of us, that was the only time you got a decent meal. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. Pop, oh yes, smoking. Oh God, so bad. So bad. Playing outside the corner shop. This is a really, really good book. It's printed by shirebooks.co.uk if you're interested. And it's got all sorts in it. I just thought it was hilarious. The fashion. My girls think in the 90s they were dressed weird. Oh my wombles. The wombles of Wimbledon, common are we. My brother had a womble, and you pulled its like cord out and it sang. Oh my days. Well, when I always talk about brother and sister, they're the two that I grew up with. We have different mums, but I mainly grew up with those two in particular. They have the same mum and we all have the same dad. Whereas I've got a lot of brothers and sisters. But whenever I say brother and sister, those are the two I grew up with. Those are the two I had most contact with. Okay, so then we got to my favourite place in the whole world, Aviemore, in the Carngor Mountains of Scotland. And I went into a charity shop, guys. I went into a charity shop. Well, I went into 3 charity shops. This was my haul, this very, very small haul here. But look at this candle holder. Oh my days, I love it. It is Swedish. Isn't that neat? It actually had a candle in it, so I took the candle out. Now I shall give it a wash up. Now I've got round to showing you. Then I picked up these socks. They were £5.50 originally for 1 pair of baby socks. And I got them for £1.50. Brand new in the packet, look, red socks. Perfect. Perfect for Christmas. They only had 1 pair, otherwise I would have got more. And given them out to friends because £5.50. I mean, Pex is a good make. But yeah, so I can wash them up, put them away. And what I picked up for little girl is this. She doesn't know it yet. Wind it up and watch it go. Story, wind up toy and play track. Look, it's got the story. It's got the story in the board. And then it's got the story. It's got this, and it's got Buzz Lightyear, and he goes all around the track. Woo! In there, he's in that little car. And I presume you wind it up, and there's a groove here. And he goes all the way around in this groove. She is going to absolutely love it. And it was, you know, all sealed. I'm not sealed. I mean, the car's not even taken out. It's got a few beating up. I mean, nothing really. Yeah, $14.99. Who's going to pay $14.99 for that? $14.99. Well, I probably would offer Franny. But that was a charity shop, little charity shop haul. Okay, and then we always bring back goodies. I'm just showing you some of the kind of goodies that we bring back. They have a Walker's, in Aviemore, they have a Walker's shop. So Walker's is shortbread. They make shortbread. That's what they're renowned for. So we just picked up quite a few. We didn't just pick up 2. We picked up quite a few, like all sorts of packets and sizes and things for different people. So we brought these. And then we got some of these. That Scotland, they make a macaroon. And they make tablet. Oh, Russ must have put the tablet away for Will. So we brought back everybody had a bit of tablet and a bit of macaroon and some shortbread. This was for Russ's mum, this little box of shortbread here. And I also picked her up an apron. But the other kids, like mine and Russ and William, mine and Russ's boy William, we just brought them food. We did not that. We just brought them biscuits and macaroons and some tablet, which is kind of like a hard fudge. But anyway, I got this for Russ's mum because wherever she goes anywhere on holiday, she always buys herself an apron. I always buy myself usually. I didn't get one this time, and I wish I had. I always buy tea towels. But when Russ's mum moved recently, she gave me a great wedge of tea towels, so I don't need any. That's why I didn't buy any. I bought one for the Jubilee, one Union Jack one. Anyway, so I got her this one with sheep all over it. It's got a pocket at the front, but it's got sheep all over it in their Scottish welly boots. Nice big pocket here. So we got her that. And then I think she's coming over on Friday. And my eldest daughter and her wife are coming over on Friday for lunch. So they'll get their gifts there. And then we went over to Ireland. After that, we went over to Ireland for those few days. And the only thing I brought back was a keyring with a 4-leaf clover on it. That's all I brought back. So that there is my haul from our holiday. Well, what do you think, guys? What was your best one? If somebody had said to me, what would your best thing be on the here now, I would find it really hard to decide between the teddy bear and the little booties over there. The teddy bear and the little booties. Although I love this little candle holder. I love the 1970s book. I love the biscuits. Anyway, so what would be your favourite thing? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in another video. Bye, guys.